This is Newcastle. Imagine your favorite place in the world might change forever. That's the situation Newcastle United fans are facing right now. St James's Park, a fortress for generations of Newcastle supporters, could be in for a major transformation. The stadium is always packed to the max on match days, but with the club's newfound financial power and big ambitions, St James's Park might soon be replaced by a state-of-the-art stadium or be drastically renovated. But fans are divided. Some are excited about a future that could rival the world's best stadiums, while others worry about losing the soul of their club. So, is this the end of an era or the start of something even bigger for Newcastle United? Today, we will explore the two stadium options Newcastle has. So what is the dilemma? Newcastle United is at a crossroads with two bold choices ahead. Option 1, expand and modernize St James's Park, holding on to its history while making room for the club's future ambitions. Or, Option 2, build a brand new stadium from the ground up, one that could help Newcastle compete on a global stage. Both options have their merits, but they also come with serious challenges. For many fans, St James's Park is sacred. It's more than just a stadium. It's a place where Newcastle United has made history. From the roar of the entertainers era under Kevin Keegan to unforgettable moments with Alan Shearer, this stadium is woven into the fabric of Newcastle's identity. Renovating St James's Park means honouring the past while preparing for the future. Expanding St James's Park would give the club the chance to add more seats, bringing the capacity up to 65,000 or even 70,000, in line with some of the Premier League's biggest venues. More seats mean more revenue, which could be reinvested into the club. And with the backing of the Saudi Public Investment Fund, the club has the financial muscle to make this a reality. But the clock is ticking, and the decision needs to be made soon if Newcastle wants to serve as a host city for UEFA Euro 2028. The redevelopment must be completed next year to ensure the stadium is ready for the tournament. But expanding this historic ground isn't easy. St James's Park is surrounded by Grade 1 listed buildings near the East Stand, which are protected for their architectural and historical significance, meaning expansions in that direction are highly restricted. Behind the Gallowgate end, there's a busy road and an underground metro station, posing major challenges for construction. Despite these roadblocks, fans overwhelmingly want to stay at St James's Park. It's where Newcastle United has played since 1892, and for many supporters, moving would mean losing the heart of the club. Renovating would keep Newcastle connected to its past while creating a modern, multi-purpose venue that could host concerts and events and bring millions into the local economy. Then there's option 2, building a completely new stadium. This option offers Newcastle a fresh start, a chance to create a world-class modern venue without the constraints of St James's Park's tight urban setting. The option they have in mind is Leazes Park. It's just a stone's throw away from the current stadium. Imagine a stadium designed from scratch with cutting-edge technology, a larger capacity, and luxury facilities that could attract fans and tourists alike. Tottenham Hotspur's stadium is a perfect example of what Newcastle could aim for. Their new ground, with its 62,000-seat capacity and advanced multi-use design, is one of the most sophisticated stadiums in the world. A similar setup for Newcastle would allow them to host a range of events, from Premier League matches to concerts and international tournaments, making it a year-round attraction and boosting the local economy. Think about it that Oasis or Metallica perform in the stadium when there is not a match day. That is using the venue smart. If Newcastle chooses this route, there are two main locations on the table: the Metro Radio Arena site near the River Tyne and Leazes Park, which isn't far from the current stadium. Both locations offer more space and flexibility than St James's Park, allowing architects to design something truly world-class. And with backing from the Saudi Public Investment Fund, cost is no longer the issue it once was. The first designs are already generated, and the estimated costs are around £1.3 billion. But moving to a new stadium means leaving behind the memories, history, and traditions tied to St. James's Park. It's where fans have witnessed triumphs, defeats, and countless iconic moments. St. James's Park, the historic home of Newcastle United, has been a central part of the club's identity since it opened in 1892. Located in the heart of Newcastle upon Tyne, the stadium has witnessed the club's evolution from its early days to the present, becoming a cherished symbol of the city. Newcastle United Football Club was established in 1892, and by the early 1900s, they quickly rose to prominence, winning the First Division title 3 times, in 1905, 1907, and 1909. The club's early success continued with an FA Cup victory in 1910, cementing their place among England's top teams. Throughout the years, St. James's Park has been a stage for both thrilling victories and difficult times. Newcastle's passionate supporters have witnessed legends like Jackie Milburn, Alan Shearer, and Kevin Keegan light up the stadium, creating unforgettable memories. In the 1950s, the club lifted the FA Cup 3 times, with wins in 1951, 1952, and 1955. In 1969, they claimed the Intercities Fairs Cup, a prestigious European trophy that highlighted their international ambitions. St. James's Park has also undergone significant renovations to keep pace with modern football, particularly during the 1990s when it was transformed into an all-seater stadium, preserving its iconic presence while adapting to new standards. Today, the stadium is not only a fortress for the Magpies, but also a symbol of Newcastle's rich footballing history and its unwavering community of fans. For many, it's hard to imagine Newcastle United without St. James's Park. Would a new stadium ever truly feel like home? So, Newcastle United is faced with a monumental decision. Do they renovate and expand St. James's Park, keeping their roots in the heart of the city? Or do they take a bold leap into the future with a new stadium that could set them up as one of Europe's elite clubs? Both paths offer exciting possibilities, but also significant challenges. Renovating St. James's Park could keep the club's history alive, but may not meet the demands of Newcastle's growing ambitions. A new stadium could propel Newcastle onto the world stage, but at what cost to the club's identity? So, what do you think? Should Newcastle stay at St. James's Park and expand, or build a brand new stadium to compete with the world's best? I created a poll in the first comment. I am interested in your choice. Hit a like for renovating and hit a heart for a brand new stadium. Let the democracy choose. Another city where democracy kinda won was in Rome, when they wanted to build the new AS Roma stadium. 700 people from Rome took part in the debate of how the stadium should look like, what amenities should the stadium have, and what the exact location should be. Check out the video we made about the new AS Roma stadium. Or if AS Roma doesn't have your interest, check out the new Everton stadium video we made. I know, it's not Newcastle, but the stadium is almost finished and it's pretty epic. Click on the screen to check it out.